Good morning, church. My name is Vic-El Otegbade, and this is the focus on the cross titled The Dangers of Excesses. Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand. Philippians 4:5. Have you ever noticed that something can be so good, but too much of that same thing can be deadly? For example, food is good, right? In fact, we need it to survive as human beings. But too much can cause all manner of deadly diseases and ultimately lead to untimely death. Being able to express our emotions and thoughts through words is a fantastic gift given from God. Although this is a gift from God, talking too much can reveal weaknesses to the enemy, creating a gateway path to attack. It also makes you annoying to people and could cause you to lose favor. Sleeping is also good. It's our way of replenishing energy after a long day. But when one starts sleeping too much, they end up wasting hours, days, years of their lives, which could have been used to better their lives or the lives of others. Doing too much of anything is a clear sign that you are unable to discipline yourself and to deny your flesh. You see, in most cases, the root cause of excessive behavior is a lack of self-control. When one lacks self-control, the person becomes subject to the desires of their flesh. They then try to justify their failings with statements such as, well, God blessed me with it, so why shouldn't I enjoy it? Or, it belongs to me, so I can use it however I want. But God calls such people fools. Remember the proverbial rich man who said similar things. He decided to put his trust in bigger barns instead of trusting in God's ability to provide. His want of excesses led him to commit more sins of pride and greed. He misunderstood his position as a father and a leader and instead became focused on himself. That behavior indicated that he had made his flesh his idol. God blesses us to be a blessing and to worship him, not to worship the blessings instead by hoarding. Such people willingly exchange the freedom of Jesus for slavery to their desires. Take addiction, for example. Not only addiction to drugs and substances, but also addiction to things such as our phones and social media. Think about it. Some people cannot go a couple hours without touching their phones, even when they're in the house of God. They must be scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, or even looking for updates on soccer, fashion, and so on. This shows excesses. That you have put your phone or anything above God makes you an idolater. Indulging in excesses also creates an avenue for temptations. For example, while scrolling on the phone, a notification pops up, leading you from one app to another, and eventually exposing you to more dangers. Many times when people fall into temptations, it is a result of excesses. As we focus on the cross this week, let us remember that the will of God is that we have an abundance, lacking no good thing. But please do not be mistaken. The danger of excesses is not in having abundance in itself, but our behavior and lack of self-control when we do. Proverbs 25:16 says, "Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited." Remember, self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. It is our responsibility to bring our body under submission for the Holy Spirit to lead us. Thank you, and have a blessed week.